bag. There's the swearing chemist. He's supposed to have very colourful language. I love his trousers. There we are. Sushi. Fab. In just 6 years, Masaaki has transformed local tastes, just as all those immigrant chefs did in Sydney. The neighbours can't get enough of his sushi. He's already setting about my salmon with aplomb.
This is good for sashimi.
Oh, I love salmon sashimi. I just love watching the way really well-trained sushi chefs work. There's such a delicacy about the way they cut everything. It's like a sort of form of massage to me. It's just so peaceful.
I just cutting off the fatty part, a little the fishy flavor.
When he first arrived, Masaaki opened 7 days a week to put himself on the map. Today, his sushi is so popular, he opens just twice a week, and then only for lunch. His few tables and tiny takeaway counter pull in locals and enthusiasts from all over the island. Wow, look at that! You must think you died and gone to heaven, really.
Actually, I was Masaaki's very first customer. I was waiting outside the door when I heard there was a sushi place opening in town.
The ex-premier came 3 times before she could get in.
Yes.
It was booked out. People come and it's sold out within an hour.
Geefston's a town in love with sushi, but local tastes weren't always so sophisticated.
It was very interesting for me to start at first. I never met people never eat rice before.
They've never eaten rice.
I was a sushi virgin.
I just wanted to introduce my food, and then just people started coming back again and again.
The locals have embraced Masaaki Sushi, and Masaaki has done the same with the outstanding local ingredients.
I thought the best way is using local produce. So, for example, beetroots. We don't have beetroot in Japan, but I just love it, and very tasty.
And what about the salmon? How did you find that, the quality?
Salmon quality is very good. Never seen this fresh before in Japan. I was very lucky. I could do a lot of experimenting all the time.
Using the finest Tasmanian produce seems to have freed Masaaki up to take sushi to the next level.
This one's a yellowfin tuna and snowpea. This is a cooked tuna. This one's a cold smoked ocean trout. We have prawn and avocado here. And this one is the Japanese egg omelette. And Masaaki's inari is a bean curd pouch with rice, honey brown mushrooms, beetroot, sesame seeds and carrot.
As a chef, it's just a privilege to see someone like Masaaki at work. I often go on about how I like watching people do things they do well, but this is in a class of its own. Masaaki trained for 3 years, much of it spent in A&E, then honed his craft for another 22. So what is the perfect way to treat the perfect salmon?
Nice size, not too big, not too small, just harvested right way. Rest about 1 day or 2 days. Of course, you have to have good skill to fillet. Eat with friend, that's best, I think.
When I look at that, I just think, I can't, I virtually can't keep the chopsticks off it. It looks so beautiful. For me, when a product of this quality meets a chef this skilled, the result is well, it's a kind of poetry. That's it. They're closed now for 5 days. They need to get on with the more serious things in life. Surfing, fishing, maybe a bit of gardening. And for me, it's a great business model. It's called less is more, because this is some of the best sushi I've ever had in my life in this tiny town.